She has had, she has already achieved a lot because she has had 5 academic university honors. We know how active she was in SWA. She was the ladies representative in 1718 and general secretary 1819 in Student Welfare Association. She was Miss Freshers runner-up, Miss Josh 2018 and Miss NKP 2019. She has also been a state level orator. Her hobbies are classical dance, music and gardening. And we know her skills in leadership, communication, counseling, her dedication towards teamwork, and she has taken initiatives in many projects in the college. Let's see what her memorable moment was in NKP. She says it's rather injustice to call only one day memorable, as the whole UG life is a big book of memories with friends and college. But the day I cherish the most was when I was honored with the award of Miss Josh in 2018 for being enthusiastic in preparation of the college fest. It was the most unexpected, yes, yet best award I got. Welcome, Dr. Aditi. Sharing screen. Share screen. No. Is my screen visible to you all? Can one of you let me know that?
Yeah, go ahead, Aditi, go ahead.
Yes. Okay, so starting with, hi, myself Aditi Modak, and I'm gonna tell you all about the preparation of university professional exams in this difficult Corona times. So I will just jump to the problems we face, the UG student face, that how to start studying, what should be the appropriate pattern, what to choose as a priority need preparations or university exam preparations, how to keep studying with coping up all this frustration going around us, what should one do if there is any difficulty, what about the clinical skills and clinical postings which are we missing now being at home, should we waste or rather I can say utilize time by writing notes, or will I be able to do it? These are the all problems which I personally faced, and now I'm going to share how I solved it, and I guess that will be helpful to you all. But before that, you were born to win, but to be winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win. So let's start, friends. So how to start studying? That was the first question I faced. So first of all, ask a friend or a senior about books, pattern, their experiences, and how did they do that. So then explore yourself, that तुम्हारे पास क्या sources है, and then how will you do it. So make your own plan and schedule about it. What should be the pattern of your study? This is the most appropriate question you guys may be facing now. So for understanding a concept, you must know what you are supposed to know. So हर PPT के पहले अपने teachers की एक slide होती है कि what you are supposed to know. So please kindly pay attention to that slide, and you should know what you are supposed to know at your level. Then read it from preparatory manuals. What are preparatory manuals? So those books which provides you with questions and answers, so you know your scopes and limits. And then learn, read, and get taught by someone, by any source, or by your friend, or by your senior or teachers. start where you are with what you have and do whatever you can. When I started studying my final MBBS exam, I didn't have any book with me because that was the first lockdown we faced. So whatever with you, you have with you now, start with it. Starting is important. So the most important question which third MBBS part 2 student faces, NEET PG preparations or university theory exams, what to choose. So I guess if MUHS has organized exams for us, they expect us to do study about it. So do what you are supposed to do right now. It may feel consuming, and indeed you must work smart. But what makes a difference is the high road, and high road is reading theory, reading books, reading standard books, and then going to notes. So remember, the high road is always respected, and the honesty and integrity you show today is gonna be rewarded. So what you want won't always come easy, but if you work hard and don't give up, will get there. Be the masters of your minute and make a plan now, today itself. The most important question, how to keep pace. We all get frustrated with all this going around us. So make your studies interesting, talk to friends, discuss the things with friends, and make your targets. This will always help you. Daily targets, weekly targets, and monthly targets. What I used to do was I used to write what to do today, and then I had a major target about the month कि इतने month में मैं इतना system complete करूँगी. So daily 2 questions, weekly a topic, and monthly a system. So this should be your target. Then I must say you should never stop, because one day you will be someone's hope and someone's hero. We are all medicos and we have a big responsibility today. So please guys, never stop. The harder it gets, the more rewarding it will be. So what to do about difficult topics or doubts? We all face many difficulties, and it may rather be a small difficulty or a huge difficulty. First of all, ask and talk about your difficulty. Be curious about everything you read. If you don't get it, read it again. And even if you don't get it, leave it. Do come back tomorrow, because what you don't understand today, you will definitely understand it tomorrow. So keep your spirits high, come back. You will definitely understand that after some days. So the struggle you are in today is developing strength you need for tomorrow. So always remember that. Now, the most important question about the clinical skills and learning that we are missing going clinical postings and college. So must know, you should know the purpose of learning clinical skills, and keep in mind whatever you learn today gonna save someone's life. So it's very important to be clinically perfect. So these are the 10 steps which I followed, and rather I did not follow some of this. So I will suggest you to follow this. So सबसे पहले you should know the common cases we here in our hospitals we face. So you should know about those cases. Read about it from clinical books first, and then go to the theoretical textbooks. Like for example, we have breast cancer, fibroadenoma cases in surgery very commonly. So read about it from clinical book, anyone which you prefer, and then go to the theoretical books. Then watch the method of examination videos from YouTube or from college source. I used to watch it from YouTube because YouTube provides you many such videos, and even college has organized some clinical classes for us. So go to that, and if they are not, ask your teachers, contact teachers, and they will provide you with the examination videos. Then if nothing is available, prepare a virtual history which will include keywords describing the disease or the condition. So for that, you can refer to Ghanshyam Video Clinical Cassettes, and they have a PDF of medicine and surgery cases. Right, like that, you can prepare your own virtual history of a patient. Then history taking, they say history taking is an art. But what does exactly that mean? That means that you should approach to the disease, and you should always know the diagnostic algorithm for that particular system, and then you will get to know about the particular disease. So I would suggest make a diagnostic algorithm of every system. And what is diagnostic algorithm? For that, you can go to the Harrison Internal Medical Textbook. You will get to know about diagnostic algorithms there. You must know the investigation and treatment of the given condition. This is for second year, third year, and final year students, because the Viva parts goes on here. Investigation and treatment, you must know it. Talk to your teacher, ask them to provide you your material and guidance. They are always there for us, I used to talk all my final year teachers and ask about any difficulties and queries for that. Practice general examination on your family members without harming anyone. This was very helpful for me. I used to take blood pressure monitoring of my nani and my mummy regularly, so that I should not forget the methods. So practice general examination part at your home only. Be curious, because you are a medical student, you have studied physiology, you know the human body, so be confident and read about it. Now, the most important question which I addressed pehle hi ki you should utilize or waste the times on notes. So how to make notes, why to make notes, and is it time consuming? So the advantages, I would say that notes makes you understand concepts in a simpler language. Initially it takes time, but before exam it saves a lot of time. So you can always add on points to it. You can get good marks if you write answer in an algorithm pattern. So kindly have your own notes. Disadvantages, there was none for me, except it requires patience and experience. So success is not a key to happiness. Be happy, because happiness is key to success. If you love what you do now, you will be successful. The elements of my study pattern, this will be I'll be sharing, and then I'll be wrapping up. My study pattern included this concept of an elephant. Like, you must know the whole picture of elephant and then go to each and every part of it and then study. So overview of a topic is very important before starting study of that topic. So if there is a lecture tomorrow, preview that lecture today, study about it tomorrow, and then after that review the topic. Studying regularly at a fixed time and essentially taking breaks after a good session of study was key to my study sessions. So I used to take a long breaks, and after 2 to 3 hours of study session, I used to sit with my family and had talk. So I kept doing what I love, and this helped me a lot in the lockdown. Principle of divide and rule. If there is a difficult topic which you are facing, divide it in 7 days or 8 days, and then read about it regularly. Aaj itna, kal utna, or fir then after 8 days, when you will see it to it, you will find it's very easy. And don't go for one subject a day. Do 2 subjects or 3 subjects a day, because doing one subject a day is very boring. So that will maximize your efforts. And the main thing I should share, that I used to do parallel and cross-sectional pattern of study. Like, while studying a topic, I used to link that topic with every other system. That helped me a lot in my MUHS exams, as Viva is based on this thing. So bringing variations in study pattern, I used to draw things, mnemonics, and I used to discuss it by my friends. I used to make my own MCQs and fill in the blanks. So that made my study interesting. Then the last thing, my sincere suggestions to all students going for university theory exams, as you are all stressed because it is postponing and everything. But still, I will suggest for further of your academic years, make your own notes, previous study review. Don't ignore the university preparations, as it is equally important. NEET PG indeed is ultimate target, but bacha, you have to be Kabil. So Kabil bano Kabil. Have your charts of algorithms ready. Trust your sources, as Avantika ma'am said. Stick to one source. There is overwhelming and tremendous knowledge outside there, but stick to your source. Trust it. My sources of study: YouTube, Marrow videos, standard books, and local books. I guess local books are very essential. They provide you the idea, and standard books add on your points. So this source is very important. Friends and seniors, of course, my seniors help me a lot. The preparatory manuals, which gives you question and answer pattern, and Ghanshyam Vaidya clinical scenarios and videos, which are available on YouTube. So YouTube and Marrow were the standard 2 sources which I followed. And thank you for your patience. If you have any query, you can always contact me. I'm at college only. I thank Mona ma'am for giving me this huge opportunity. And now I will hand over to her again. Thank you very much.